That's all right. Let's go, man. Let's make it real. Let's have fun. Count down and you count it and we'll go. Yeah. One, two,
All
three,
right.
then go. I got you. Let's go.
Yep. Yep. One, two, three, and go. One, two, three, go. All right, welcome everybody to Extra Sauce, or the Sony After Hours Support Show. This is episode 6.5.2, I guess, if you've seen our other Extra Sauce episode that came out special for the holidays, which this one is. We talked about TVs and soundbars. If you are just getting one for the holidays as gifts for someone or for yourself, some good tips and tricks to get that set up and get it rolling the right way. And today, on this particular episode, we're going to be doing the same, but we're going to be talking about headphones and wireless speakers.
Yep.
Very quick overview, get you started, get you connected. And yeah, so we got some cool stuff. I do want to also say too, if you have any comments or questions, make sure you throw them in the chat below. And Larry and I will be checking that after it is posted, and we'll be following up as best we can.
Yep.
Additionally, make sure you check out the Sony After Hours Sports Show live with myself, Derek, and the incredible Larry as well, which we have monthly as well live. So,
Yep.
Larry, if you want to get us kicked off with some headphone stuff.
100%. Are you kidding me? I know with my family, the one gift that's on everyone's list is a pair of headphones. More specifically, some of our noise canceling headphones. It's cool. So depending on how much I like you or love you, it may vary which set you get. But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's say many of you all are fortunate enough and you unwrapped your gift and you're excited because you got a brand new shiny pair of either WF-1000X Mark Vs or any of our other noise canceling headphones or earbuds. But there's some things that Derek and I want to share with you to make sure that you are able to maximize, get the most out of that product. Okay. So we're going to dive right in because, well, we know you don't want to wait. You want to enjoy your product. So here we go. First and foremost, do not skip all of the instructions when you open up the package and it has a QR code and it says download the app here, because you have to download the app to take advantage of just all the incredible features that your product has. And the app I'm referring to is the Sony Headphones Connect app. The Sony Headphones Connect app has so many different things that you can control and customize with it. And I will throw a question to you, Derek, if you don't mind, my friend.
Sure.
So after someone downloads the Headphones Connect app, okay, what are some of the features that you utilize the most with your Headphones Connect app that allow you to take advantage?
Well, you know what? Actually, I want to start with something first before we get into like those particular features, because there's going to be, for those people that are kind of like walking through, we have to do one very vital piece, because there is a lot that I do want to talk about regarding the app.
Yep.
But one very vital piece is getting it connected.
Order of operations.
Actually, yeah, right? The order of operations, absolutely. And I know there are a lot of people that probably are like, oh, I already know how to do that. It's simple, easy. But surprisingly, we get a lot of questions about it. And I know we can't go through all of them, but we're going to give you a couple quick tips on getting it connected. Yep. The nice thing is when you first turn them on, they have not been paired to anything. So the first thing they're going to do is try to connect to something. And if you have an Android device, you might actually see a prompt on a nearby phone that says, hey, here's these Sony pair of headphones or earbuds. Do you want to connect to them? And if you are that person that's trying to connect, go ahead and hit connect. And that's a great place to start.
Yep.
Now, if you want to connect to another device, or maybe somebody is giving you something and it's not prompting for whatever reason, there's a couple ways that you can do it. You can actually do it manually on your earbuds or your headphones. I do have a pair of WH-1000XM4s with me here. With these, you actually just press and hold the power button. Just keep holding it down until it says Bluetooth pairing. In the case of the earbuds, they'll have a little button. I don't know if that's in focus or not. A little button on the back. So you'll just open up the top. I'm actually using these right now.
Nice.
And then you press and hold that button until it goes into pairing mode, and you should see that prompt in your phone or whatever device. You might need to go into the pairing as well to scan for it. Select the headphones model and connect. And away you go. Now to go to your question, Larry, regarding favorite things.
Yes.
It kind of depends on the model that you have. There will be different features that are available.
Right.
But I do want to jump to one that I am a big fan of. They all sound amazing out of box, but I do have some preferences when it comes to my personal sound, and I love using the EQ. I do find it's different for different models because different models have different capabilities. Obviously, earbuds are going to sound different from headphones.
Right.
So it's nice that whatever you have for a particular model, it will stay to that. And you can customize it. You can add clear bass. You can, I think it's 6-band EQ, which is awesome.
Right.
5-band EQ? One of the two. That looks, that really makes it easy to customize the way that you're listening to it to your taste.
So I love that. And first of all, for you all out there that are watching this, one day I'm going to dig into Derek's playlist because I hear it's some exciting content there. But anyway, that's besides the point.
There is.
Yeah. So that's cool. And I love that you took the approach of talking about like the sound, right? For me, the thing I love the most about it is the absence of sound, or the way you can customize the noise canceling situation, right?
Yes.
So many of you all understand that it's weird, right? Like we've gone from just wanting headphones or earbuds that play music to now having headphones and play music that can also control or adapt to our environment so we can truly appreciate our music or content or podcast. See what I did there? Without any distractions. But inside the Headphones Connect app, probably one of the most useful features that you'll have in there is your noise canceling adjustment feature. You can select noise canceling at the top of that section, and it does just that, cancels out noise, right? However, depending on where you are, you might want a very level of ambient sound to be able to go in, whether you're in an airport and you want to be able to hear a loudspeaker or a loud announcement, someone letting you know that there was a gate change, or if you are a walker or that person that enjoys the outdoors, you also don't want to be on a busy street walking, completely blocking out sound, and then here comes either a biker, a motorist, or something like that that would put you in harm's way, right? The small little caveat that I want to add to that, because I referenced the airport, the thing I love about that is I'll take ambient sound and I'll put it all the way down to 1, which is just one notch above complete noise canceling. But I also check the box that says focus on voice. I think it is.
Yes.
And
yep.
So that
nice.
Yeah, man, dude, that filters out all the ambient sound that's around, but a loudspeaker announcement of a gate change or someone next to you that's trying to get your attention or whatever the case may be, you will hear that and that important information while still negating everything else. So that's what that's me. That's my go-to inside of the app.
Yeah, that's it's so rare, but I do recall a couple of times I've met with customers in stores that if you have too much noise canceling or if they have too much noise canceling, they actually feel dizzy.
Right.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes.
As soon as I told them, well, you can actually customize it and you can dial back a little bit. And I did run into one of these customers again, maybe a month or two after. I don't recall. It's been a while. And they said, hey, it works. I just can't go past like 6 or 7.
Right.
And it's good. But that's good enough for me because they can't use other options for noise canceling because it's just too weird on how it makes them feel uncomfortable. So
right.
It is really cool to be able to customize that. And to your point, having that accessibility in certain situations to hear the things you need to hear is great. We got to talk very quickly about the certain models offer quick attention as well, which is an awesome feature too. I think goes underutilized. In the case of the WH-1000X Mark IVs, you just put your hand over the right ear cup and it actually allows in all of the ambient sound. And in the case of the buds, you just press and leave your finger on that. And there are some things you can adjust with the settings of that 2 touch control adjustments in the app as well. So you may want to check that out. But quick attention is a great way to get access to everything that's going on around you very quickly. And then you just let go and you're back into your music world with your noise canceling, how you have it preset.
100%.
Speaking of touch controls, though, that's another thing that I think a lot of people miss on some of them, the capabilities. And that's another great reason to make sure you have the Sony Headphones Connect app because of the customization. I have the LinkBuds S that I'm using right now. I don't have noise canceling on, but now I do. And it's weird for this environment because I don't want to only hear Larry right now. So I'm going to turn that off. But Something super simple like that, and you can
Mhm.
single tap, double tap, and you can change what those things do between the right and the left in the earbuds. In the case of the headphones, it's just similar to that as well. So
Right.
it gives you a lot of flexibility to really kind of customize not only your listening experience with the EQ,
Mhm.
your noise canceling experience to kind of shut out the world around you or let it in,
Mhm.
and how you can control those things without actually touching your phone or tablet or whatever you're streaming from.
Yep.
So very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. But I think that'll get most people prepared to enjoy the holiday. I would hope too. And hopefully not a lot of you are like, yes, noise canceling during the holiday. But to each their own. I understand there are certain situations,
Right.
but yeah, and show them off too, because the noise canceling is incredible
It is.
on all of our models.
It is.
And yeah, there's a certain amount of peace to that too that I love.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I love it. That's good.
But-
yeah, that does it. Yeah.
the opposite of peace
Mm.
is going to be going into wireless speakers, because that's going to be, we're trying to expand the party a little bit, if you will.
You have been on a roll this week with your segues and your references. That's I'm dealing with a pro here. There we go.
I'll take it.
But yeah, so okay, wireless speakers. So now we're going into the world of isolated individual listening, which it's kind of my thing, But because I don't want judgment on my playlist, but wireless speakers. And I think traditionally, Derek, with wireless speakers, we've been put into this sort of precondition of unbox speaker, hold down Bluetooth, connect, done, and listen.
Yep.
But man, but we are so far beyond that, and you have to understand, just as a company that has origins in sound, we understand that sound is extremely subjective. And just as we were talking about with the headphones and earbuds, how you want to be able to customize that sound experience, and the app supports that. It's the same thing with wireless speakers, right? In this instance, you have the Music Center app. Okay. Now, before we dig into that, see, I learned from you, Derek. I learned. Before we dig into the Music Center app, we need to talk a little bit about connectivity and how do we get connected. As easy as that is, to connect the wireless speakers to your source device. In many instances, it's probably your cell phone, but it works the same if it's your computer or whatever the case may be, right? So here's the deal. Depending on which wireless speaker you have, what I want you to do is really look at the button on the side of it that has the Bluetooth symbol. It is a very line cutting, sharp edged B, right? If I can recall, and maybe a circle around it. If you see that button and next to it, you see what looks to be like a little white line, that's an indication for long press. I feel crazy even going through this, but that means in order to put your wireless speaker into Bluetooth pairing mode, you would hold that button down until it gives you the beep beep, and it'll say something like
Bluetooth connected.
I'm sure, or
Bluetooth pairing.
but it says, I'm sure producer Marvin can do his magic.
Oh, we're going to do it right now.
Oh,
We're going to do it right now.
okay.
So this is probably our, so
Bluetooth connected.
it's already connected
It's
to my
connected.
thing here, but I'm
Yeah,
just going to
it's
press
okay.
and hold Bluetooth
There it is.
pairing.
Bluetooth pairing.
There it is.
There you go.
See, you heard it.
And it'll search. Yep.
Dude, that's like
I
real
don't
time
do that right now, so
effects.
let's start.
How great. But so if you do see the actual line next to it, that does indicate long press. If you don't see a line at all and you just see the button with the symbol, which is how our newer speakers are, then it's just a one press. Like you just push it one time and release, and then it puts you into pairing mode, and it'll give you the same indication that Derek just demonstrated. At that point, similar to the earbuds, if you have an Android device, you'll see, depending on which speakers you have, you'll see Google Fast Pair pop up on all the phones around that support that feature. And you just need to be the first one to click connect. Or you can go through your device's specific ways of connecting device. Usually it's going into settings and then Bluetooth connection and add pair. So
Bluetooth connected.
look at that. Look at that. All the pairing and
I was just
connections.
demonstrating the one button press there for the pairing
Ah.
there with the XG.
Nice. Nice. Very good. So that's the key before we even get started with anything else, is to understand how to connect your wireless speaker to whatever your source device is, and I'm sure we'll have some clever graphics and images that help illustrate all of the
Yes.
words.
Yeah, and to add a little bit to that, when you have the Music Center app, which is the app that you want to download for the wireless speakers, and in most cases, and I don't know if you're aware of this, Larry, because sometimes when we get product, we just kind of open it up. I don't know if this is going to be in focus, but I'm just going to hold that up for a second just to make sure I don't block the microphone. There are some QR codes so that you can download and just scan it and download the Music Center app as well as the Fiestable app, depending on the speakers that you get, to get all the stuff that you need ready to go. And once you do that, you will want to make sure you do that, mainly because you might have an update available for your wireless speaker, which is going to be critical as well. And we should have mentioned that too, also for the headphones.
Correct.
You would need the app to get those updates, which, depending on the model and how new it is, you may need to do that right away, because we're always looking to make sure that they are improved and optimally performing as new things change, and just to make them better.
Good point.
But once you get into the app, similar to the headphones, you now have some new capabilities, again, depending on the particular speakers that you have. And some that I think are awesome are the Party Connect and the stereo pairing. Now, personally, I'm more of a stereo pairing fan than just Party Connect personally, because I like to have music in that left-right sound field that music is mastered. I'm hitting stuff off camera because I'm swinging my arms all around, probably outside of frame. I don't know.
I love it. I love
Very
it.
excited, I guess. But the cool thing is that you can do that. You can stereo pair two of the same model, and you'll be able to find that out within the app, which is nice. So it makes sure that if you can do it, you can do it, but you will need two of the same model. So in the case here, the XE300, if I had two of these, which unfortunately I don't at the moment, I could use one as a left channel and one as a right channel, which is pretty cool. But take it one step further, Party Connect, which, grab these here again. I have an XG300 and an XE300. They are different, but they can be playing the exact same thing in sync with Party Connect.
Yes. Yeah. That's what's awesome, because what I love about the Party Connect feature, and I know, Derek, I get you. I know who you are. You are that left, right. This is my music, and I'm going to listen to it in stereo. Anyway, I kid. I kid.
Like that,
yeah,
sure.
that's, you guys can imagine Derek doing that. But what I love about Party Connect is, especially in larger families, what one person in a family may need for a wireless speaker for a use case standpoint might be like, let's say, an XG 300, which is a kind of a bigger, and I think, Derek, you have one, you were holding it up, which is kind of a bigger one, but it has the handles, so it's portable and on the go. Then someone else in the family may want more of a desktop speaker, which may look like an XE300, which can, it stands vertical, can go nicely in a corner of a wall, desk, cubicle at work, whatever the case may be. Anyway, long story short, you can select a Sony wireless speaker to fit each individual person's lifestyle, and hopefully you all got different ones at home. But when you come together for family game night, or if you're outside in the park or out by the pool, whatever the case may be, you can legit take all of these products that are individually chosen for a specific person's use case, but unify them like some superhero cartoon character, if you will. I'm going all in now.
Yeah, you are.
But they all can work together and play the same song that gives you this amazing, massive sort of concert feel. You can connect up to 100 of these compatible speakers together, which I've yet to hear anybody do that.
I would love to see that, hear it.
Yes.
I guess would be better, but yes, that would be awesome.
Crazy.
That's a lot. And if you have that, that'd be great. But if your friends have some of these speakers, if you're getting them for the whole family and maybe for some of the holidays, and have everybody open them up, bring them all together, get them all synced together, and try it out. Let us know how it works in the comments. I'd love to hear about it.
Look, Derek, can I take your line? Can I steal your line from what you said earlier? When you get this cool wireless speaker, show it to your friends. Look, there's graduations coming up. There's Mother's Day. There's Father's Day. There's spring break. Listen, people, it is so dope to have the ability to be able to link these together. You'll enjoy it. Okay, sorry. That was my little plug.
No, you're good. Actually, that's a really good point too, because it's sort of a system that can kind of grow as well. And if you have one of them and would like to get, there are certain models that do allow for it, because this is sort of a general purpose. Get started with it. So you may need to check on your specific model. You can do that Sony support website. To look it up and find out what it's capable of, or look at the manual, since you probably just got it, to find out which ones can be stereo paired or party connected together, just to be sure. But yeah, if you got one and you're looking to do more, you can probably do that. Most likely, odds are pretty good. One thing I did want to add too is, because this pertains to most of our speakers, is the IP rating. And in this case, because you mentioned pool, right? Yes. And a lot of people don't really know the capabilities. And I was just looking on the box here, so hopefully this will be in photo. Let's get the light on it up here on the top where it says IP67. This is the XE300.
Okay.
Means that it is dustproof and waterproof, which is awesome. So you can definitely bring it to the pool. So make sure you check on the box if it's something that you just got, and you can see what are the limitations of what you can do with it. So give you a lot of flexibility where you can bring it.
Here I am adding stuff really quick. You may hear dustproof for those that don't know and think, well, my house isn't dusty. Dust is a descriptive term based upon particle size. So when we say dustproof, that would also mean dirt, sand, and all of those different granular kind of elements or whatever. It is protected against those things as well. So when you hear dust, think sand and dirt.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, it's and just as a fun fact, it's IP is a standard. It's not a Sony thing. It is a standard that everybody adheres to, and IP is ingress protection.
There it is.
So what can get into it? It's not 67. It's 67. And the first number, in this case, the 6 is going to be its rating of dust proof, and then the second number, in this case, the 7 is its waterproof rating. So just an FYI to those folks out there as well. I don't know, people can hear my dog barking, so
I don't hear your dog barking.
Well, it's a little different with how you were hearing it.
That's so true. Oh, I hope I can hear the dog barking. Yes.
We'll see. This is the non-live virtual live from home. It's kind of different here. So but I think that pretty much wraps up
I think it does
what we want to cover, just to get everybody started with your headphones, their wireless speakers. Enjoy and make sure you get the apps that pertain to each, the Sony Headphones Connect app and the Sony Music Center app for the wireless speakers, so that way you have access to updating your product, but also making sure that you are able to customize it how you want and take advantage of all the features that are available for your particular model. And you can always add more if you want to as well.
The cool thing is, just because we did a quick overview over some of these things, we've done specific videos on pretty much all of the features that we've talked about. So I'm sure producer John and producer Marvin will get together and we'll put some links in the description so that if you want to know more about any of these features, you'll be able to access them. There you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. And leave some questions or just comments. Tell us how we did. This is a little bit of a different style we typically do. So make sure you check us out once a month for the live show. You can ask some questions directly to us and we'll do our best to answer those, as well as talking about products, new things coming up, updates. Did you know? What else do we talk about? So many things. It kind of goes some crazy sometimes because there's frequently asked questions, all sorts of stuff, and we would love to see more people there just to kind of chat and hang out and have a good time. And then in between, we'll have our extra sauce episodes that are like this, virtual, not really live / live, I guess, to kind of fill in and do some follow up on some previous things, or in this case, more of a holiday. Congratulations on some new Sony tech gifts, and let's get started with them. So, I think that's about it for today for this one.
I think that's it, and I can't wait till we see everybody soon. So or see us soon. But excited.
Yeah, should be good. So thanks for joining me, Larry. I appreciate it. Thank everybody for watching as well. Let us know what else you'd like to see from us in the comments, and hope to see you in the next show.
Take care, everyone. Enjoy. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Yes, absolutely. See you soon.